and we're doing super chats today, so I might start off with a general read. I'm going to be using my Love Oracle deck, AMIRA'S Love Oracle cards. They are available in various languages, I think 7 different languages, including Turkish, German, French, Italian, Spanish, English, Portuguese, and also the Coffee Cup Oracle, which is available in English and Spanish, which is the latest release. Okay. How is everybody? How is everyone? See who we've got in the in the chat, if we've got anybody at all. Coming on in. Yeah, coming on in. Let's have a look. Let's do a yes and no. Yes and no. Pick a card with 3 options. 1, 2, or 3. Yes or no, pick a card. For the general collective. Hi Christina, how are you? Hi Deanne, how are you? Anyone who wants to do a super chat, get your super chats in. We're going to do a pick a card to start for the collective. I don't have any pre-orders, so we're going to go straight into the super chats after the collective read. So anyone who wants to do a super chat, you're most welcome. Hola Cristina, ¿cómo estás? Yes, I am taking super chats. Yes, I am. First in, first served. So we're going to do pick a card to start for the collective. Oops. Neighbors. I actually yelled at my neighbors today because they were making so much noise. I have I have a really, really difficult planets in my neighbors area of my astrology. No wonder that popped out. Gossip neighbors. They just can't stop talking. And they're really loud. Yeah, really loud. Fair male jumped out as well. Wonder if this guy is near you. He's a neighbor, or he's talking about you. Fair male, lighter than darker. His cultural background, light eyes, light hair, light skin. We're going to do a pick a card 1, 2, or 3. Yes or no answers, okay? Yes or no. Or just let's see what we've got, what comes up. Hi Lotus Lily, welcome. Welcome from the UK. Thanks for the $4.99. First up for the super chats. Okay, let's have a look for the collective. 1, 2, or 3, pick a card. Yes or no answers. So think of a question. Pick 1, 2, or 3. What pile? Think of a question. It might not be a yes or no. It could be a story. So we're going to check the story. Okay, those who pick 1, 2, 3. Those who pick 1, it's a no. It's about control. It's about taking your power back. It's about being more in charge of what you want. So number 1 is a no. Number 2 is a yes. Union, gold, beautiful, partnership, serious relationship, coming together, business meetings, interviews, contracts. So it's a yes for number 2. Number 3. Number 3 is a maybe. It's a revamp. It's like, okay, something needs to change for it to happen. So it could be a revamp. Let me have a look under number 3. Could be a karmic as well, toxic story. So it's leaning more towards a no, number 3. Okay. So thank you for your super chats, everyone. That's really quick. You're jumping on in there. I do channel messages, messages from spirit, connecting with past other people. Put a backstory if you're new, where you're from. Say hi on arrival. Put a like on arrival as well, where you're from. What country or city or state you're in. I like to tune into the location to get the vibration of your message, especially if you're doing a super chat and I don't know your story. Hi Lotus Lily, you're first up. Planning a week's holiday. What do you see would make me happier? Santorini or Mykonos? Wow. That's a really good question. Well, if you want to have something a little bit more relaxed vibe, I'd say Santorini. If you want to party, I'd say Mykonos. I don't know. I think if you want to have sort of more of a kind of relaxed, serious type of vibe, like people who are not there to party and just waste time, that type of thing, I would go for Santorini personally. That's what I would go for. Let's have a look at Santorini. Okay. You're trying to detach from your work, Lotus Lily. So wherever you feel like you're going to detach from your work, and you're going to find some nice fashion there. You might go shopping, somewhere that you're going to go shopping. I'm also getting Paris come up around you. I don't know if you're planning a trip to France. There is a soulmate connection potentially in Santorini. You might meet, I think you might meet an American. You could meet an Indian American or an American. Let's pick a card for Mykonos. Lotus Lily. It depends what you feel like doing. If you feel like going a bit crazy and partying, then Mykonos is the way. Okay, that's you. Focused, intense, intention. You might have a lot of offers there, dates, people wanting to take you out, opportunities. There could be a lot of frivolous kind of things going on there, lifestyle-wise, open relationships. So if you want to fling, I would say go to Mykonos. If you want to have more of a kind of grounded, enjoyable time, I would say Santorini. Yeah. Hi. You're from Los Angeles, Christina. Good. Goa, India. Mavita, hello. From Los Angeles, H. Excellent. Coming down to you. Okay, Lorraine, how are you? Will I pass my CNA exam? That's a great question. Let's have a look, Lorraine. Has everyone been enjoying the coffee cup readings? I have been on a bit of a roll with those. I got quite inspired by the actual cups and saucers, believe it or not. I feel it's a yes for you, Lorraine. I feel it's a yes. You're going to be sharp. You're going to be really sharp for this exam. You're going to be sharp, quick-witted, quick-minded. You're going to be very focused, very detached. I do feel that you are going to pass. Yes, let's cut a card from the coffee cup for you. Lorraine's exam. Yep. Endings and beginnings. So finally you're going to put this to rest. I feel like finally the wheel will turn in your favor. Finally. Finally. Thank you. Hi, Christine. Thanks for the 19.99. How does Angel feel about me? Will he reach out and write? We cannot speak over the phone right now. Personal reasons. Is that the same Angel as before, or is this a different one? Is this a different guy? Is this the long distance one? Hi, Liliana. How are you? Thank you. Welcome, Lorraine. Same guy, Christina. Same guy. What's Angel up to? Is he still offshore? Why am I getting Italian words in my mind? Lo stesso, uguale. He's the same. I don't think things are going to change with him. I just keep getting tambien, like I keep getting the same. Yeah, I keep getting lo stesso, the same. Yeah, let's have a look at him. Let's have a look. What does Angel feel about you? Will he reach out and when? Is he still offshore on the ships? What is he doing? Christina. Thanks, Lorraine, for the beautiful flowers. Thank you. Okay, Christina. You're being very sharp. You've also got maybe a neighbor interested in you or somebody at work or somebody next to your work or who you work kind of like in the next office or the building, or somebody around the building is kind of looking at you, checking you out. How does he feel about you? He thinks that you've got things going on. He thinks that you've got other people looking at you. He also sees you as a true gem, and he sees you as being valuable and having a home. He might see you as somebody who's affluent, younger male. Yes, he will reach out, communication. He's still keeping things open-ended though. Why is he doing that? He puts you on a pedestal, or you put him on a pedestal. There is a mature man around you, or he's going to mature up. I do feel like there's distance. He is going to mature up at some point. Or there's another man coming in who's a mature man. If you want to date someone in the city where you're living. I mean, LA is such a big city. There's a man coming in who's fairish, lighter than darker for his cultural background. He's going to be more of a union material, marriage material. You will actually hear from Angel. You will hear from him. Yeah, you will hear from him. But there's family dynamics around him or you that are keeping you trapped or locking you off from him. Thanks for likes on arrival, everybody. We've got 2 likes so far. Soul family. You feel very attached to him. What's the outcome with Angel? Has he actually come to meet you yet? Has he actually arrived? This wanted to jump out. Ice King. I feel like somebody is going to, I think you're either going to ice him out, or this Ice King is going to step into your life. He is doing his time. Yeah. He's in a correctional facility, most likely. There's definitely a soulmate link there. He definitely wants to be with you. I do see him on the phone, but I do feel like you're going to have a new love coming in. This man's mature. He's a soulmate. He's going to offer you something serious, marriage material. I feel like he's mature for his age, or he's older than you, for sure. I also feel like somehow Angel or Angel is karmic. He's a bit karmic, you know. He's hanging on to you for dear life. Like he wants you in his life. He's hanging on to you for dear life. Yeah, he wants you in his life. You're kind of like a lifeline for him. You give him a lot of positive energy. I don't see anything wrong with that, as long as it doesn't block you from moving forward and living your best life. You know, this is the time for Cancerians to be a little selfish. It's like, okay, what's in it for me? What am I doing? Where am I going? And who? And what's in it for me? Yeah. So I think you're a Cancerian as well, Christina, no? Okay. Yeah, it's like this is your turn. This is your life. Okay, let's move on to H. Thank you, Christine. If you have any other question. You're not a Cancer, Libra. Okay. You're going to have a lot of attention, Christina, whether you like it or not. There's somebody else there for you. Okay, let's have a look at H. How does MB feel about you? MB. I got the word stagnant. I don't know if something stopped between you. There's stagnant energy. It's not moving forward for whatever reason. I get there's children or third parties around him that might be taking up his energy and time. What does he feel about you, H? He sees you as somebody serious. He does take you seriously. He sees you as potential. He's gone away for 3 weeks. Okay. He sees you as potential. Serious relationship. He does have serious intentions for you, so that's good. Work trip. Okay, good. That's a good one. Oh, hola, Nikki. ¿Cómo estás, amor? Nikki Delgado. How are you, my dear? What's the deal with this older man who has come into my life? He is very generous, but seems like he's pulling back all of a sudden. Okay. Have you investigated who he lives with or where he lives? Nikki. I'm also getting a message, la vibración está caliente. So I feel like there's some hot energy with this guy. I feel like he's hot and heavy. And I feel like he's got hot energy towards you. Older man, okay. Have you seen where he lives and who he lives with? Yeah, I understand H. Playing tricks with your mind, the distance, yep. He's not happy. Has he got another female around him? I feel like he's hot and heavy. There's somebody controlling his life that's not actually living up to its full potential. He does see a true love potential with you. I do feel like he's very hot and spicy towards you. I do get that feeling, like he's very attracted. He sees you as a good match. He sees you as a soulmate. He does want to spoil you, be the dating queen. He wants to give you more. He wants a friendship as well as a soulmate connection. He's going to buy you clothes or gift you some music as well. I don't know. He might do a music, you know, in the old days where they did the music tapes, like it's almost like that. He's going to do like a special music thing for you, or he might gift you something to do with music or a concert, or there's clothes or fashion. He's going to take you shopping. There's something around him, a female, that he's going to kind of cut out from. There's sort of like a cut. Yeah, he's going to cut this female out. Yeah, he just needs a bit of time, I feel, to cut this female out, and then I think he's going to move forward towards you. You definitely opened his eyes to a new world and a new vibration and a new passion in his life, for sure. 100%. Okay, let's move forward. How are we all today? Hi, Liliana. Hi, Mativa. Yeah, do a like on arrival, everybody. I haven't got that many likes today. What's going on? Smash that like button. Going to an event in Toronto, July. Will I meet a man? Well, you've got to meet somebody, you know, at an event sooner or later, Liliana, that's for sure. That's for sure. Liliana. Hola, amor. Okay. I wouldn't be looking. I feel like this guy's going to come out of left field, and I still feel like this guy is doctor related, medical related. He could be, you know, if I was you, I would actually online date. I feel like you could meet somebody who's also a doctor. Yeah, what we got here? We got the work card. Somebody from the past is going to try to come back. New love coming in, yes. Passion, yes. Travel, yes. So I feel like it's a yes. I would say go to some online dating just to shift the energy. Just shift the energy, even just Tinder or something like that. Just shift the energy so you can kind of start get the ball rolling. I do feel you will meet somebody. You might meet somebody actually in Colombia when you're traveling. And I do feel like you're going to be releasing something from the past, some karmic energy that's been attached to you from the past. The children are going to be very happy with something. They're going to be happy with the trip, with the you know, the visit, or I could say a road trip, but it's not a road trip. It's an actual trip. Will you meet a guy at this event? I'm getting a C sounding name, like Colin, Chris, Charles, true love. You could actually. But I would, and he's lighter than dark of his cultural background. So I would say get the ball rolling with maybe the universe kind of bringing you in somebody. Once you put yourself out there kind of online, sometimes the universe will bring somebody in person because they can see that you're ready. They can see that you're open. And if you put there that you're a doctor, you're going to attract a doctor. You're going to attract somebody. I still feel anesthesiologist is in your, you know, is in your vibration. Pins and needles. I got needles after I did your last read. I got the word pins and needles. I don't know if I told you that, but sorry if I'm repeating myself. Freedom. Yeah, just set yourself free. Set yourself free, and I feel like, yeah, it's a yes. Courting man. He could be a sales rep. He could actually be a pharmaceutical representative as well. This card reminds me of a pharmaceutical rep. Somebody who comes in to sell you drugs because you're a doctor, or present you with new drugs. There he is again. He could wear a business suit or uniform, and he's coming into your office. I feel like he's coming into your office. Yeah, unless you meet him through an app, and I feel like he's a doctor or medical person. Yeah. Hi, Christina. You and Angel are engaged, but you feel like his mum doesn't like you and he puts you on a pedestal. Look, I feel like there's still a chance with him in the end, but I feel like you could meet somebody around your workplace, next door or in the building, or around where you live, somebody close to where you are going and what you're doing. Thanks, Liliana, for the 20. Truly appreciate it. Hi, Zara. How are you? Okay, Mystique. What do I need to do as far as my car and stability? Okay, let's have a look. Mystique. I know that you're decluttering and you have decluttered. What do you need to do? But I'm still getting remove the dead wood. I feel like you have to remove the dead wood. I don't know what that's about, but I feel like you're going to remove the dead wood. And it could be just eliminating extras and randoms out of your phone, out of your life, out of everything. It shifts the energy. It creates like a lock, you know, like an opening. I'm getting lock and key. So I feel like the car's coming in soon. But you have some sort of, you're holding back from trusting these cars. You're not really sure about these cars unless they're really new, especially if it's an older car. You're not really 100% sure about them. Okay. If you know somebody who knows about cars, they're going to help you get a car. Choose the right one. You're being noticed for your talent. So your star is aligning. You're on the up and up. And you do have a new home coming in. You've got really good cards, Mystique. I just feel like there's like lack of action. It could be all happening in August or when the sun goes into Leo, which is around the 21st of July. Okay, you've also got a man who is a fire sign, King of Rods. Air is Leo Sag, and it's not the past Sag. Could also be a Virgo. I think there's too much thinking and not enough action with you. You have to actually make decisions and do the action for things to shift. Yeah, and cut out the dead wood. All right. Yeah, it's very tricky to buy vehicles 10,000 or less. And they are tricky, and they are sometimes lemons, you know. They are off, you know, but you've probably got a mechanic that you will take the vehicle to inspect and check out 100%. We'll come down to your next question in a bit. Okay. Hi, Karusta. How are you, my dear? Thanks, Liliana. You're most welcome. Mucho, mucho amor. Okay. Yes, I do see the 2 questions, Mystique. We're going to come down to you after the next person in line, which is Zara. Hi, Zara. How's everything going? Spirit messages for your relationship and thoughts on moving in together this fall. Okay. Oh my God, I just got the message Groundhog Day. So does it feel to you like you're doing the same thing over and over again? Why am I getting that message for you? Groundhog Day. Does it feel like this is a repetitive story? You will get another job, Mystique, don't worry. Hi, Chrissy from New Hampshire. How are you? Welcome. Does it feel like Groundhog Day? Zaira Al-Zahara. Yeah, it's like... Is that Groundhog Day? Is it 2222? Hi, Tommy. How are you? Okay. You talked about moving in together last summer. Okay, let's do it. Let's do a... So your leases will be up in the fall. Well, it could be time, but it feels like it's like a, you know, you're doing the same thing. You're going to have to come to an agreement. I do get 2 letters for you. I get an M and a P. Time's ticking. You feel like you need to make a decision. You're under time pressure. You feel like you need to get the show on the road or the baby in the oven. You need to get something done quickly. Too much time has elapsed here. Past life. You are attached to this person. You like dating, the romance. You're not sure about living with them, I don't think. That could be you, the brunette female. There could be an engagement. I mean, at this point of the game, I would say ask for an engagement prior to the move-in. Just say, I don't really want to live with anyone unless I'm engaged. Go for the engagement. Yep. Okay, Mystique. Thanks for the $4.99. What do I need to know in love from now until February the 4th, 2024? Patrick and Earl. And the Geminis have been acting weird. February 2024. I think we've got to do the tarot here to do a timeline and see who comes up in the timeline. Thanks for the likes on arrival, everybody. You got married on Groundhog Day, Chrissy. I didn't know there was an actual Groundhog Day, the 2nd of the 2nd, 2022. I think if you want to, it's almost like if you're over him, then you're over him. But if you want him, I would say go for it, Zaira. Yeah. I think it's up to you. You're kind of sitting on the fence here. You're kind of feeling like it might have got a bit boring. All right, so that's the Groundhog Day situation. Thanks, Maureen. Thanks, Carusta, coming down to you. Mystique, let's have a look at you. Now until February. Let's have a look. What are we in now? June. We're coming into Cancer season. Wow. There we go, Cancer season. It's all about you, Mystique. It's all about you. Cancer season. It's about cutting your losses, I feel, in June. Getting out of Dodge. I've got 2 cards there for July. You're juggling 2 lovers. That's the Patrick and the Earl in July. More money coming in August, so you will get a job. September looks like you're saving, saving, saving. October, more responsibilities. November, more money. Watch out for pregnancy though. That rabbit always jumps out at me. It's a pregnancy issue. December looks like you're moving on. I do feel if you are going to move, you're going to go in December. It's like I can't do another full winter here anymore, and you will have enough money. December, January, I feel like you might be starting fresh, going somewhere new, starting a new phase, going somewhere different. And that's February, starting fresh. Yep, starting your own business, being more focused on your business is where we're at with that. Hi Maureen, how are you? Any major changes here and for the next 6 months? Taurus sign, live in Chicago, looking for positive movement. Any energy in the flowing in the direction of true love? Good question, Maureen. Good question. Major changes in the next 6 months. Okay, so the tarot is a good one to do the timing with. So we'll have a look at this next 6 months. What's going on for you? Taurus sun sign, good. I feel like there's some Gemini influence around you. I don't know if it's you or somebody else coming in. Somebody who likes to talk a lot. I'm getting a lot of phone calls, talking. They could have moon in Gemini, or you might have moon in Gemini. I don't know. Let's have a look, Maureen. I feel like you might meet somebody at I know that your name's Maureen Murphy, and I just got an Irish link with you, and I do see you potentially meeting somebody in a bar or an Irish pub. Temperance, okay. June, July, action. Action, July. July's going to be full steam ahead. There's going to be something happening in July. August, you've got more responsibility. Maybe put on you from the job. September, you've got more money. October, you're going to feel more in charge of yourself. November, you're moving on. Let me do the love oracle. Moving forward with something, or moving. You might be moving, actually physically moving. Love for Taurus. Maureen, what's going on for Maureen? I do feel you're going to attract somebody who is similar to you, and I feel like he's got a similar background, or if you're Irish, then he's Irish. You know what I mean? If you're Italian, he's Italian. There could be something happening at work abruptly. You might feel like you need to leave or change. Too much going on with the family. Maybe you need to sort of detach a bit more to enable a bit of love coming in. You might actually get something good around the 4th of July, or meet somebody at an event or festival or concert, something like that. The person could also be from a distance. So I would say go out in Chicago in summer and just enjoy yourself. See what happens. I think you're going to run into someone. They could actually be from Ireland. Stranger things have happened, you know. Stranger things have happened. I sat next to a guy on a plane once in Australia going from Sydney to Uluru. And then the next month I flew to Boston, and I walked into an Irish pub with my then current partner and bumped into this guy that I sat next to on the plane. So that's the Irish pub that I was getting for you. I was getting like an Irish pub. Yeah. Okay, Karusta, let's have a look. Yeah, stranger things have happened. So I would say go for it. Try to eliminate anything that's stopping you from sort of living your life to its full potential. All right, Karusta, thanks for the 2222. Oh my God, a shocking event happened last night. A rural man came onto your property. You had the sheriff come out and they took him to jail. Oh my God. I just feel like there's desperation, you know. I don't think it's anything about a lesson. I kind of feel like he was attracted to your energy, which is valid because you have really good energy and compassion. I feel like he wanted to find himself or he got lost. One of the two. You felt very deep fear and anxiety, but at the end grateful for your friends, family, community. Yeah, well, it's very putting yourself in a situation in the countryside, in a rural area where you're alone, or potentially not alone, but you feel like you're alone. And he was right outside your window. Okay. Is there a karmic lesson? Lots of Irish, Maureen. Good, good. Good, good. Yeah, when I get a flash of something that's happened to me, it can be for you. And this happened a really long time ago. I walked into an Irish pub in Boston. Yeah. And bumped into this guy he was from the UK, I think. Okay, Karusta. I feel like the sheriff might like you. He's got a bit of a fancy for you. They took him to jail. I kind of feel like you're going to hear from the authorities about this. Somebody's going to show up in a uniform, whether it's marshals, police, the sheriff, again. I don't know if you've got children with you or you want to have children. You were kind of feeling like if I had children here, I'd be really scared, like protecting my children. I think it's time for you to get married or something. You've got a dark male coming in, dark hair, dark eyes, not necessarily dark skin, and a fair male. Ooh, could be a fair dark male. You've got money too, lucky money and finances. This guy could have been targeting you to steal something. I don't know. He could have been just floating around, just getting this vagabond sort of energy, looking for money, food, somewhere to sleep. I don't know. It was nothing to do with you. I feel like it was all to do with him. You got a man coming around you. You've got two different men actually that you're going to choose from. I don't know if you've gotten into one relationship already. Past life, deja vu. You feel like this has happened to you before. Or you might get somebody back from the past or be with somebody from the past. Travel is coming up for you, so you're going to go on a trip with someone. It's going to be fun and passionate. Could be also at a distance as well. You might actually go far. I think you were talking about moving at one stage, weren't you? Moving to a different state, was it you that was talking about moving to Charleston or was it somebody else? Homeless man. It would be good to get a dog, maybe a guard dog, you know, like a watchdog. An Australian cattle dog or something like that. A watchdog that's going to, you know, be there, a German Shepherd or something like that. That could be a good one. All right. Thanks, Karusta. Hi, Chrissy. How are you? Looking at your husband's finances. Okay. Oh, you were thinking of moving to Tennessee, but this event makes you want to move. I feel like there's a lot of desperation going on, you know. You've got a very large dog, but he was asleep. What was he doing asleep? How can a dog just be asleep when somebody comes onto a property? He's not a guard dog. He's a leisure dog. Taurus rising, his Capricorn sun, Cancer rising. Okay, he's taking his sweet time. Money from the husband. Is he going to make more money? Let's have a look for Chrissy. Thank you for the donation. Okay. I do feel like there's an increase in money, yes. I do feel like you're good with money, and also he's pretty good with money himself, having that Cancer rising. Something from the past might be pulling back money out of your kitty. So it could be like you're paying off something. Destiny opening up for him. He could also get an offer from the past company he's worked for, past client, past business, something coming to him from the past. Could be that he's working with a fair male or a dark male, depending on which one he is. He does feel very attached to you. You do want to travel. I don't know if you've asked this before, Chrissy. You don't have enough money to travel, but you do want to travel. You want money to be able to travel. Career and business advancement, success. Yeah, I feel like he's going to get better. He might actually surprise you. There's going to be openings coming up for his career. I know that the job market's not great right now. He wants to spoil you and take you on a date. I feel like he's going to have a choice between two different offers. He might actually get full-time or something a little bit more that takes up more of his time. Yeah. He could also work with youths, but the money's there. The money's definitely there. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's have a look. Lorraine, how are you, my dear? DeLeon. Is DeLeon honest and faithful? I'm getting a 70-30 on it. I'm just getting like 70 yes and 30 no. He might not want to tell you some things. He might not be able to answer the hard questions. Is he faithful? He is faithful. I just don't know if he's totally honest. He is planning you to be his person, engagement jewelry. Yeah, he might actually pop the question. He could be chatting to something or somebody at a distance. He might actually propose something around the 4th of July or at some sort of an event. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Star Debbie, Venus Billionaire. How are you? Thanks for the $4.99. What do you see ahead for love life the remainder of the year? Thank you. You're amazing, by the way. Got a short reading from you before. It was spot on. Okay, great. Are you single at the moment, Star Debbie? Are you single at the moment? Let's have a look. Star Debbie. Love life to the end of the year. Okay, where are we now? June. You're scared. You're scared, Lorraine. Yeah, you're not sure. You're the one that's sitting on the fence, not him. I'm still getting a P initial for a lot of people. That could also be for you, Debbie. Passion is in the air. June. You could be hooking up with somebody or having a passionate attraction. You could also be attracted to your boss or somebody who's an entrepreneur, a boss, a father figure, somebody who grew up in a cold environment, snow, or who owns a business, or all of the above. Passion. He could be older than you too. There could be an age gap. You're letting go past toxic stories. So if you feel like that has been going on, you're letting it go. You're letting go anything that might have come in through the job situation or the career. You've learnt your lesson. There's still a mature man coming in. Destiny's taking its course, opening up. And you will travel. You might meet somebody traveling, or they're going to take you on a trip or suggest a trip, vacation. or you might go to see your family and that's where you're going to meet the person. But I feel like there's a vacation. You're going to feel very light being single. You're going to feel free. I do feel like you could meet somebody on an app who is a true gem, and they are somebody who is serious. Yeah. Thanks, Debbie. I feel like something from the past needs to be released. Karmic. Okay, Oaksy, how are you, my dear? Thanks for the 5. What's the standout prediction for July? Okay, good question. By the way, my Love Oracle have gold sides. I'm just using this deck because it was like a sample deck that I had just to have a look at the pink sides. Hi, Oaksy. Hi, hi. You do love travel. Yeah, I would go for somebody who has common interests, Chrissy. Somebody who likes to travel, who wants a travel partner. You might meet somebody like on Travel Buddy, or there's some Facebook groups like looking for a travel buddy, or you might put yourself online and say you're seeking somebody you want to travel with, you love traveling, or you're going to meet somebody who takes you on a trip. That would be nice. Okay, Oaksy. Standout predictions for July. You've got work, intense, passion about your work, potentially working on something that you're passionate about. You could be looking at doing your own business or looking at business ideas, unless you're with a man who has his own business. It could be both. July for Oaksy. You feel like you've been overworked and underpaid. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what it is. Mature man around you, courting man. Having more fun, I feel, in your life is needed. Man about town, courting man. He might wear a business suit to work and is very much a soul family type of person. You feel very connected to him or to his family. You've got luck coming in around July. And a sense of lightness. So I feel like if you've been in some sort of a heavy energy with being overworked or underpaid or overworked or working too much, you're going to sort of shift the energy in July. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Anyone else for a last super chat while we're on? Unless we're going to close. How is everybody? Welcome, Oaksy. I'm going to keep the chat open for anyone who'd like to do a last call. I wonder where our South Africans are today. They're usually here. The South Africans. South Africans are usually here. Also the British. So I don't know where they are. Where is everybody? But, you know, it's all good. It's all good. It's all very good, and it's a good momentum. Karusta is definitely putting out positive energy vibes for the group, I think. I'm getting a T initial for some of you as well, like a Tony. I got a P before and a T. Sometimes you can get a message through somebody else's reading. Yeah. We got a last call. Last call, everybody. Anyone else? Anyone else has a burning question? Welcome, Oaksy. Welcome. Most welcome. Hope everybody's having a great summer. There's a lot of astrological kind of shifts right now with Pluto, and there's a lot of stuff going on. So a lot of you might be feeling there's a bit of intensity, especially coming off the new moon in Gemini and then into Cancer moon. Okay, I'm going to leave it 30 seconds, see if anybody else comes in. Let's just cut a card. Looking around for opportunities. Okay, guys, I think that's it for everybody. Thank you so much for joining and being here as always. Lots of love and blessings to you all. And I'll see you on the next super chat and on the next video and on the next coffee cup. Take care, everybody. Ciao, ciao.